Pros Before Shows.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fraction Comics. I'm Will Davis.
Mark Davis.
And we have with us our special guest, Mr. David Sheffield.
The man.
So first and foremost, let me thank you for coming down, taking the time to do a signing here at the shop. We really appreciate it.
I'm glad to do it. You know, writers aren't usually noticed so much.
Well, we noticed.
Thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
This is fun. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad. We noticed that you have quite a resume. Pretty much every movie that you have written and has been produced is an iconic part of our childhood. If you want, tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started.
Well, now, let's see. I think I always wanted to be a comedy writer. I wrote comedy in high school with my brother Buddy. We did a sketch show at Biloxi High School and got in trouble because we made fun of the teachers. Buddy went on to be the, hi, how are you? Buddy went on to be the head writer at Living Color and had his own show on Nickelodeon. So he's had a big career. And then I wrote plays, and then we had a children's theater company that toured about 20 states. And wrote little musicals for children.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I got a big break when I got the job at Saturday Night Live. That was it.
So tell us about your time at Saturday Night Live.
Well, now it was exhilarating and slightly terrifying, and I felt very out of place when I got there because here I am from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, in New York, and I was just hoping to God I could make it, you know, if I could hang in there.
Yeah.
And then as time wore on, I realized that I was probably better than them.
There you go.
They needed you.
Yeah.
We needed you.
Yeah.
Well, the big break was when I met Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And Eddie was 19 at the time. And nobody paid any attention to him. He was like a featured player. He wasn't a member of the regular cast.
Really?
And we were hanging out in the offices at 30 Rock, and Eddie started this riffing on this character that he did called Raheem Abdul Muhammad. He was a kind of angry film critic, and the joke was he always went to the multiplex and saw the wrong movie.
That's great.
So I thought that was very funny. So we wrote that and put it on the air, and then Eddie became a big star. And you know, I've been working with Eddie and my partner Barry Blaustein for over 40 years.
Wow.
Which is a lot longer than most marriages last in Hollywood.
I'll have to say, you've written some of the funniest Saturday Night Live skits that I remember as a kid.
Yeah.
Mark, do you have anything you want to ask David?
Oh man, put me on the spot. I wasn't even thinking. I was just listening. I just enjoyed, you know, a lot of the stuff that you've done, and I'm here to tell you I'm a big fan. You know, and like you said, the writers don't really. I don't know why don't get a lot more credit for the work that you do. I mean, sure, the folks act it and everything, but you know, there should be writers' awards. I think.
I agree.
Well, there are. There are the GA awards.
You set the foundation for the movie, or the play, or the any of the Saturday Night Live skits. Like you're setting groundwork for the performance. Without you, I mean, they're not making their own material.
No. We got lucky with Eddie though. We did all these characters that seemed to work. We did all those buckwheat sketches.
Yes,
and
we were talking about that earlier.
we did kind of sketches with Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
The window.
That was
and
iconic. I love
and
that.
Gumby, of all things.
Yeah.
Gumby was a big deal.
So after you met Eddie, what was I guess you said the first project was y'all, I guess, getting was it on Saturday Night Live? You got him on Saturday Night Live, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what was the second groundbreaking thing, I guess, to start the movie process?
Well, let's see. Barry and I worked at Saturday Night Live for 3 seasons. I was, by the way, the supervising producer of the show when I worked there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had to write the show all week, and then all night, Friday night, I would be editing all the short films on the show until daylight, and then I'd have to get up and catch a brief nap and then go to work and do the show.
Exhausting,
It
but
was exhausting.
rewarding. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
So we decided we wanted to write movies, and we moved to LA, had a very good agent, and then we pitched ideas of our own, which nobody bought, and then the rent was due, so we wrote Police Academy 2.
Which is one of my hands down favorite movies.
Really? Well, there's no accounting for taste. No, I'm glad to hear it. It was fun. You know, it's so funny. I still get checks from Police Academy 2 to this day.
Really?
Profit checks.
You can thank Mark for getting me involved with Police Academy. Without him, I'd have never known about it.
Police Academy was just, you know, I'm all about comedy. I've always enjoyed, you know, more the comedy than action movies are great, but comedy is just, I don't know. It's
Who doesn't
something.
enjoy a good laugh?
Yeah. And Police Academy was one of those shows that the first time I saw the first one, I couldn't wait to see another one. And, you know, I mean, that was great. And so, sir? Oh.
Yeah, Will Anderson's coming in.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. Hey.
Come on in. We're filming with the other film. Come on.
There he is. How's it going, bro?
Good. How are you? Good. We're doing an interview real quick. We'll wrap it. No, you're good. We'll wrap it up.
It's an audience participation.
Yes, we need laughter in the background. Make it feel like we're in a real studio. So what is your most memorable moments of Saturday Night Live? Like I remember sitting down with you at your dinner table talking about when you got to see Queen and David Bowie play.
Oh yeah, that was one of the best things about being at the show. You got all these great music acts
That you wouldn't normally get to see otherwise.
And you know, and I remember standing as close as I am to you when Queen played, and that was fun.
Icon. Just
Yeah.
living in the moment.
Yep.
What are some of your favorite behind the scenes memories?
Oh, let's see. Well, there was a time we crashed through the wall of the office with the sofa in the middle of the night. I don't know. We just got silly and started shoving sofas up and down the halls of the NBC and went right through a wall.
Who took the blame for that one?
Nobody, because
What's me?
they knew it was us, and they knew it was Eddie. And the next day we came back, and it was completely
Overnight.
Overnight, not a word said about it. And then there was a time that Eddie had just done 48 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and at 30 Rockefeller Plaza they had that giant Christmas tree right outside by the ice rink, and David Rockefeller.
Right.
30 Rockefeller Plaza
Right.
was down there lighting the Christmas tree with the mayor and all these people and about 500,000 people. And Eddie went to a window. We're on the 17th floor. So Eddie went to the window with a megaphone and started yelling, "Eddie Murphy, starring in 48 Hours, coming to a theater near you." They sent cops up there. Sent the cops up there. They were so furious. And we had to hide Eddie in a closet.
He ain't up here.
No. So that was kind of.
Thanks, Eddie Murphy.
Yep.
Yeah, good times. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Well, I'll tell you, going back to the sequel to Coming to America was a blast.
I was working on your house when you told me about it.
Yeah, We went to Atlanta where it was shot at the studios there, and all of these people came up to us. It was amazing how many people. It's a huge cast and all these extras all in this African costumes
Right.
for the film, and man, everybody wanted to meet us. You wrote my favorite movie, they would
Yeah.
say, and some of them meant Boomerang. They like that movie.
Right. Which is Eddie Murphy as a twin, right?
Yeah, well, no, it's kind of a romantic comedy of all things.
Which one? So I thought there was Boomerang was. Trying to think which one that was. I thought I watched Boomerang.
Well, you don't have to.
Wow.
It's optional. But anyway, it was fun to be acknowledged, you know.
Yeah,
And
it
to see
is.
everybody
I mean,
again.
you put in, like you said, you put in almost, or right at 40 years or better.
Yeah.
And to actually see the people who you've touched their lives through the years. I mean, it's easy to say I wrote a movie, but when you see the people who actually enjoyed your movies, who actually enjoyed the Saturday Night Live skits, actors always get the credit, and producers always get the credit, but then to know that, hey, I worked on this, and then these people really care about what I did.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we wanted to shed light on you.
Well, thank you.
Well,
I actually, truth be known, I did it for the money.
you know, money's good.
Speaks volumes.
It's bills.
Yeah.
It buys things.
Yeah.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Oh, man.
We thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Appreciate you
Glad
putting
to
up
do
with our
it.
craziness.
Good luck with the shop.
Thank you.
It's a great job you guys have done.
We're trying. Honestly, we did it for the money.
So we share your sentiments.
Good luck with that.
Well, thank you so much.
I don't think they'll receive royalty checks later,
Darn. And we don't own the rights to the music. So. All right, guys. Well, once again, Mr. David Sheffield, thank you for your time, and we appreciate you coming down and take care of us.
Glad to
We
be
enjoyed it. Chat with good laughs, and I'm sure everybody here can attest to that.
All right.
Hopefully, we'll get some more people in the door and shake some hands and sign some more autographs. All right, Mark. You got anything to add?
No, I just thank you so much for, taking time out of your schedule and coming and supporting us. I really appreciate that.
Not a problem.
Shed, like Bill said, shed a little light on you, and we appreciate, the memories of what you've done, and what we look forward to what you're doing now.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gents, until next time.